We had a little thing in the sound view. We had the sound masters on one side and us on the other. I got mad and I unplugged their system.
So you remember Just Ice from way back?
Of course. Of course. Derek Bussum was there. Shout out. Yeah, man. All of them. But I'm telling you, the superpowers was Bronxdale, Soundview, Castle Hill. Then came Bronx River. The superpowers was Bronxdale, Soundview, Castle Hill. Then came Bronx River.
No, listen now. I'm talking about Cozy. Cozy had everybody. It was like 125th Street. Like flying. This is Cozy Corners. This is when it was that was a whole different list. But these are gangsters now. These ain't got nothing to do with Spades. These are street gangsters. Straight up street gangsters, man. Bank robbers, stick-up kids, killers, and all that. We out here now. We ain't doing Spades. Dutch, how you think Dutch got on Cozy? To Black. Black, Black swung up in there. This is before she got with the mother dude. That's when Tab Law and all the niggas on
that picture.
Silk, the twins and all that was on Cozy.
Right. So that picture of her with I think 5 or 6
that
other
was the
people.
younger team.
Younger team.
Remember, it was an older team.
Right.
Before when Black and them. Remember, Black and them was there when Pistol Pete Pops and them was there. Dutch, man, you know, this is about Dutch, man. Like, Dutch, I know Dutch was kind of like, Dutch was like different, man. Dutchess was a whole different individual, you know what I mean? And, you know, I know Dutch felt very, you know, when I used to see Dutch, I think Dutch was, you know, I knew she was kind of very uncomfortable, you know what I mean? But being that Dutch was like, kind of like on some different time, being we was Little Rascals and we was on different time, it just fitted.
So she was one of the Little Rascals?
Yeah, Dutch became one of the major parts of the Little Rascals, yeah.
Okay, wait, let me say this right. People don't know who the Little Rascals was. I would describe them like Little Rascals was like a branch off the Baby Spades.
Baby Spades, yeah.
Right.
It was what happened with that was when Black wanted
or Young Spades. But
Black really based us on being Spades.
Right.
But when Black seen that we was really so rebellion, he just like really gave us that name. It's like that fitted us to him. Like these dudes are just Little Rascals. So we took that, and in our time, Dutch became part of that. You know what I mean? Dutch was a ritual Little Rascal.
Okay.
You know, growing up with Dutch, I know it was difficult for her because she was a girl, so that made her very uncomfortable with us. Because to fit in at that time, the way things was with us at that time, you had to really be on go time. It was like, you know, when I really say go time, like we was doing so much. Dutch was doing so much. Dutch was doing much, we was doing much. Dutch fitted in because Dutch was older than us. But being we was getting it so bad, we was getting so much money, a lot of people that was older was just gravitated to us. You see what I'm saying? And I want to tell you how...
Was she in the third, was she in Bronxdale, the third section before you? Or family?
Yeah, Dutch was there before. I don't remember when I came there, I didn't see Dutch. Dutch was there.
She was already there, okay.
When I first encountered Dutch, I knew it was gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it was gonna be a problem. Dutch was a problem.
Yeah.
She was straight up a problem.
Yeah.
Dutch was not a type of just girl. It wasn't like that. Like the Dutch was really like about being a dude. Ever since I knew her, it was about she being a dude.
She had sisters and brothers?
Yeah, she had a bigger brother. That's why I want to get to that. This is how me and Dutch, we first really encountered.
She had sisters? You remember?
Yeah, she had a little sister, a real little sister, yeah, but she was more of a girl.
Oh, her sister was a girl?
Yeah.
More like
Dutch had an older brother. I'm not going to name his name, but he was an older brother. What happened, how me and Dutch and us first got together and how we get encountered, Dutch had a little brother. I mean, a bigger brother. What happened, we all of us was Little Rascals at the time. We was all in the projects up in the third world. everybody was wilding that night. Dennis Brown came out, put a speaker out in the window. It was mad music going on. It was just like it's a big party. Like we was partying in the third section.
Okay.
So Rob, this kid named Rob was like, yo, Black, man, Lil Black, go over there and get this, and that. So when I went over there, Dutch and his brother was sitting there. So when I came over there, he was sitting on the bench like this. So I came, I said, yo, excuse me, bro, he said, yo, man, what you doing coming over here doing that? What are you talking about? What I'm doing, this and that and the third. So Dutch never said nothing. Because Dutch knew who we were. Just like we knew who they were. But Big Rob, when he sent me over there, he didn't know this was going to happen. Okay. So anyway, we just got into a counter, me and her older brother. I was real young. I used to fight mad older dudes. All my life, I fought older dudes. So he said something, I said something, and we popped off. We just popped off. He like we was going. He was like, damn, I can't get to this little dude. You know what I mean? Then he caught me. Boom. He gave me a little bubble on my eye. Mm-hmm. Dutch jumped down. Dutch jumped down. Yo, stop. Nah, it ain't going down like that. Forget it. So I was like, man, fuck you and your brother. This and that and the third. So I shot upstairs, you know, to lick my wounds. You know what I mean? Okay. So when I went upstairs to lick my wounds, Big Black was up there. You know what I mean? So Big Black was like, when I came up, Big Black was like, yo, at first he didn't see me. I came through. I went to the bathroom and started, you know, trying to lick my wounds. Big Black came in the bathroom. He's like, yo, move out the way, man. I'm trying to do something. I said, nah, man. And then he looked through the mirror, and I was like this. He seen my eye. He said, yo, man, what the fuck happened to your eye, son? I said, nah, Black, it's all good. It's all good. He was like, nah, ain't nothing all good. He said, let me see what happened to your eye. He said, who did this shit? I was like, nah, man, I was just out there fighting Dutch's bigger brother. So Black was like, you was fighting his big brother? So Black said, no. So he said, come on, man. So we shot downstairs. When we got downstairs, Dutch and her brother was sitting there. Black rolled up on him. Next thing you know, it was chaos. Yeah. Black rolled up on her big brother, started doing a Mountain Dew on him. Boom, boom, boom.
Where is this at? In that middle grass in the third section?
The third world.
The middle grass,
right
maybe?
In front of it, we call Dutchess building the 6th building. We call my building the 4th building.
What was her building? What was it?
6th building, 1836.
1836. Okay.
My building was 1824. Okay. That's why we called it the 6th building, the 4th building. Okay. Both buildings with the wildest buildings in there.
Wow. And what years is this?
This was like...
Before you got arrested? Before you got...
Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is way before
And y'all was calling it the 6th building back then?
Yeah, we was
mid-1970s?
Like 70s, yeah, we was calling it. Because remember, Black, you know, was older. They knew about the 4th building and the 6th building. Oh. We just pushed the envelope on that shit. You know what I mean? So Black Bowen, he just anarchy on homie. Boom, boom, boom. So old boy couldn't handle Black. He couldn't handle Black. So somehow he got out the picture. Dutch jumped up. Like, nah, man, you can't. Black was like, what you want? What you want? Dutch was like, yo, whatever, man. And yo, they start wrecking on each other. That's words, son. Yo, Dutch. Yeah. Listen, that's when I really respected Dutch handle, for real.
She was able to handle your brother?
Yo, she gave Black, seriously, a run for his money, man. Yeah. That's a fact. And that's my brother. I'm not going to try to glorify nothing. She gave Black a run for his money. Yo, it was like, oh, shit. Because Black was a beast.
Blackjack. I see Blackjack pull somebody's ear off.
He did what?
I see Blackjack pull somebody's ear off.
Oh, yeah? What you mean, pull it off?
Pop, and put it in my hand.
Black was a beast. You know, Black, the arts and all that, Black go in. Right. Dutch was handling her business, though. Yeah. Dutch was, I was kind of like impressed, you know what I mean? But Black just had too much.
And this is just straight up throwing fists.
They throwing
fists.
Black.
No slapping.
Nah, anybody ever dare tell you, yo, Black had too much though. Yeah. Black was just, I don't know, he just had that thing about him. Yeah. And he wore down, like kind of wore down. You know what I mean?
He wore down? He got tired?
No, he wore her down.
Oh, wore her down, okay.
Yeah, she was handling it though.
Yeah.
And she was shoot, boom, 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 black, boom, boom, boom. They was, I'm like, oh. They like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, oh, these niggas is, yo.
Yeah.
It made the way Dutch handled up in it, made her brother shit look like it was weak.
Yeah.
Straight weak shit, like that shit was garbage. And then like Black came and,
Let me ask you, was the Spades in effect at this time?
Nah, it was Lil Vast
after the
time.
Spades? Okay,
It
after the Spades.
Yeah, like, it was about, you know, everything was, Spades was drifting.
Spades was drifting, okay.
Yeah, and Black Quarter, boom! You know, with a joint from, I don't know, out of space. Some shit he grabbed from the moon. Nigga Quarter, boom!
Wow.
Dutchess hit the bench. Dutch hit the bench, just stood there. Black came up on her, and he looked at her, he said, you finished, man? He respected her handle, though. That's why he said, you finished? Dutch just looked at him. Dutch just like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Dutch just, like, started walking.
Is this when y'all already knew each other well, or y'all just learned?
Everybody in third world knew each other.
Okay, so y'all was already cool when all this happened.
We was growing up.
Okay.
This is when we was in the trip. We growing up like it's crazy.
Okay.
And my sister came down. She was like, she went over to Dutch, but everybody loved Dutch. Dutch was good people, man. Dutch great people, man. Dutchess, believe me, Dutch was like my sister, man. You know what I mean? So Dutch broke out, Black, you know, broke out. We all put out, shot upstairs and all that. You know, everybody was talking about it and all that for a minute. Then, like, about a week later, right, we pull up in the OJ. Because in my building, like, we used to have OJs all in the back of my building, because we was in the back of Padmore. My building was like in back of Padmore.
And it was OJ's back there? I gotta talk to you ask you about that, but go ahead.
It's like a big like lollipop joint. And we had a number spot right there. So everybody used to be in that area. Like that area was like really like conjugated through a lot of it. So we pull up in the OJ, right? That's when we start. That's when we was jostling and all that. Dutch was getting it. I don't know what Dutch was doing, but this is how Dutch got with us. So Dutch pulled up. Dutch was coming around the corner. Dutch pulled up. Dutch said, yo, what up, little Black? Why I respected Dutch? Because Dutch stopped the fight, because Dutch didn't like really what was going down, how it was going down with me and my brother, because she seen like he had the winds over me, but this little nigga bubbling. See what I'm saying?
So your brother didn't fight your brother?
Yeah, he fought him first. Remember
he fought him first. And then
Black
Dutch
put the beats on him.
Oh, okay.
And when the way he put the beats on, son, Dutch said fuck it and jumped in. That's her brother. Like just like he jumped in for me.
Right.
I guess she was like, nah, fuck that. Like, yeah.
But it was one at a time. It wasn't both
one
at the
at
same
a time.
Okay,
Black, I just destroyed son. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
He destroyed them with all monsters. Boom, boom, boom. Then Dutch, that was the fight. Right there, that was the, yo, listen. Dutch game, yo, even my brother, if he was here, he'd tell you, he had a hard time with her.
Yeah.
For real, Dutch was sliding.
Yeah.
Dutch, boom, boom, boom. Black was like, oh, all right, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Dutch was like, oh, okay. They were, yo, like, oh,
let me ask you.
You know what I mean? She was congregating, she was stepping down, like, Black and Sweet, she come, oh. She'll go right back, boom, boom. Black said, oh, this chick is nice. So, anyway, after that, when I seen we was in the OJ, we pulled up, boom. Dutch coming from around the corner. Dutch like, yo, what's up, yo? Like, yo, what up, Dutch? This is the first time I seen her from the fight. So, what's up, yo? Ain't nothing. What's up, Dutch? Dutch said, come here, little nigga. I was like, what's up? Thought you.
She said little nigga to you?
Yeah, come here, little nigga. I was like, yo, I thought you wanted to go, cause you know.
What was this? This was a couple of weeks after you said,
A
or
week after.
A week after. Okay.
I thought she wanted to go.
Again. Okay.
So, jump to the left, and my other man stood up. They like, oh shit, we gonna have to jump this. But after we seen the fight with her and Black,
yeah,
nah, you gotta come better with Dutch.
Right.
Right? Dutch said, come here, man. Grab me, hug me. Said, yo, man, I like you, man. I love you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you mean your brother, your family, we tight like that. Said, I'm sorry that I had to go down. I shouldn't have never let you, my brother step to you, man. You know, but since you was so brilliant with it, you know what I mean? I said, let me see what Shorty got. Said, yo, you got a little something with you, Shorty. So we talking. We was like, yo, Dutch. So after we just talking, shooting the, chopping it up, shooting the bullshit. Dutch, we said, yo, Dutch, we out. Dutch said, where y'all going? So we going over to 123rd, get some Chunky Black. Dutch is like, oh, yo, I'm with that. He's like, come on. We jumped in the joint. I think we was with, this dude used to call it 100 or something like that.
Wait a minute, hold up. Before you get into that, but Dutch, she learned martial arts?
I don't know if Dutch...
From like the spades and all that?
Like all of us do martial arts. Everybody in the spades, in this project camp, do martial arts. Everybody.
That's why I said Black took all of it. Dutch was there with us. When Black took, Dutch was under Black, but Dutch was just
I'm just thinking, was she a student from Peter Williams or something like that?
Nah, she wasn't a student like we were.
Oh,
Dutch was like a little outcast. Remember, she was a girl, so they probably didn't want to really. But Black didn't have that kind of kind of theory with her. He seen her for what she was.
All right.
Black was fighting with her and all that.
Was she a spade? Would you say she was a spade?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Black formulated all of us to be baby spades.
Baby spades, okay.
Dutch, anybody that was in that third world, that was about it, Black, Black was, and Dutch respected Black as like the big dude, you know what I mean? But Dutch had a lot of heart, man. Dutch wasn't having it. And that's a fact. She wasn't, Dutch just wasn't having it. So, we jump in the OJ, boom, we break out.
Right.
We shoot down 123rd, we get to 123rd, we all down there, Dutch jump out the joint, we all down there. We blowing it down and all that.
That was during that time when the Acapulco Gold, and then you look at the different stages that weed have went through. Marijuana, herb, Chiba, Chunky Black, Lethal Matitu, Chronic, Purple Haze, all these different names, Sour Diesel, all these different names, all of this stuff.
Wait, let me ask you, what's the difference between Chunky Black, and regular like
Well, Chunky Black had like a little spray on it, like you see how you got dope and then you got fentanyl?
Okay.
That could go on it and make it more powerful.
Okay.
That's how Chunky Black was with weed. It was just a different kind. It didn't give you a weed high, it gave you some other kind of high.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know about anybody not promoting getting high now. This is just the time whenever we was in and we thought that shit was cool and it really wasn't.
Beware of gateway drugs. These are gateway drugs.
No drugs. No, please. I'm not promoting drugs. I'm just telling you a story about what happened with us growing up.
There's a trap that'll lead you into heavier drugs.
It's definitely nothing to deal with, right? So, and please don't do it. Please. Right?
So y'all was Chunky Black.
So, a lot of things we was hearing about Dutch during that week before we got with Dutch.
Okay.
Dutch was doing her thing then. I don't know what she was doing, whatever, but Dutchess was a part of it. Dutch got with a part of us after that night. So it got kind of late. So next thing you know, Dutch tell us, yo, let's go up here and get some burgers. So we like, where we want to go get the burgers? He said, Willie Burgers. We shoot over to Willie Burgers. Know what I mean? We come up in there, it's mad crowd out there. I'm talking about mad nigga. Yo, it's all over. We pull up, you know what I mean? We got the fly we had the 9.8, the black, 4-door 9.8, we had the fish shit. We young, yo, listen.
What's 9.8? What's that?
That's a 9.8, that's a 9.8 car.
Okay. It's OJ, what is that?
It's an OJ. Remember, we had Touch of Class, OJ, We had all that up in there.
Let the people know, because people don't know. OJ was what?
OJ's is a car base.
Car
that was for hood dudes.
Hood dudes.
Like, you know, they all kinds of fly cars. You see how they got Uber now?
Okay.
With all them fly cars?
Right.
That's how OJ was.
And where was OJ base at?
OJ base is right here on Watson and I think Manor or Watson. No,
Right.
not even Manor. Watson and Evergreen up that way, like right by Watson. That was the official OJ base.
Right. So
Yeah.
a lot of other parts of the Bronx at that time probably didn't know about OJ.
Yeah,
right?
yo, we was young. A lot of people was doing it, but they was older.
Okay.
We just jumped in the loop because we was fucking with Black and them.
Okay.
And Black and them was putting us on to everything. And being we was the little rat and we was just getting money all over the place. We everywhere. I told you, we was everywhere. It just something just happened.
I heard that OJs became a thing in hip hop.
Yeah.
Like the pioneers, they were getting OJs.
Was hip hop.
Right,
That's
it was hip
hip-hop.
hop. Right.
That's just straight up hip hop.
Right.
OJs is official hip hop.
Right.
The hotels, he's talk about the Alps and all that. In the records, he talked about that. That was hip hop.
Okay.
All that was our hip hop.
Right.
Our hip hop, the original hip hop.
The original hip
Right.
hop. OJs, right.
Dutch, we pull up in front of Willie Burger,
Uh-huh.
right? Boom, we all fly and all that.
Okay.
We got on shit niggas don't even never see. Dutch was the first one, this is word, that I seen with a medallion, right? Was this big. And she had this thing that made it look like, if you look at it, like it was 3D. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it looked at 3D.
Okay.
So we came out, we standing out there. You know, we from the BX.
Right.
So all these niggas, all them niggas, man, all them niggas out there.
Right.
We standing out there. So I see these young fly ass niggas standing out there.
Yeah.
So one dude, something happened when I think K-Song, he went in there and he went to get something to something. And some kid said something. K-Song came back out. He like, yo, these niggas is crazy, man. Hey, So Dutch like, yo, what happened? So he said, yo, man, listen, Dutch, man. This cat here, man, talking crazy and all that. Dutch like, what cat? I said, this cat over here. So Dutch went over there by herself.
Okay.
Yo, I tell you, Dutch was just not to be fucked with. I'm telling you, I didn't realize all this at that time. I started understanding it later. Dutch had more heart than niggas, man. That's a fact, man. Dutch stepped to the nigga by himself, went into the nigga crewing on. That made me get off the car. Because when I seen Dutch shoot over there, I'm like, nah, that's Dutch. You know what I mean? I started respecting Dutch gangster. I'm going over there. So I came, she looked, she was like, yo, Black, just chill. Nah, Dutch, ain't no damn chill. Let's see what's up. So Dutch asked the kid was like, nah, man, your man came in there. Dutch said, so what was all that other shit about, though? Dutch said, man, you can take it outside. Kid was like, yo, I guess when the kid really seen that Dutch was really like, kid was like, nah, yeah, if it was gonna be like that, yo, man, da. So, you know, kind of way it like diluted the situation. It calmed it down. When the kid was like, nah, we ain't gotta do all that. We out here have some fun and all that. Dutch was like, yeah, but that's my little man, Nah, you can't do that. So they left it like that, you know what I mean? And we stood out there, we was having fun, bugging out. That's when when Willie Burger started first being Willie Burger.
Yeah.
And then Dutch came out, he went in there, she went in there to get something. She came back, she said, yo, Black. I said, yo, what up? She said, yo, your aunt is in there. I said, my aunt? I said, yeah, she working in there. I said, oh, he said, Naoka, my aunt was God body.
Oh, yeah?
She was Earth, though. Yeah, my family was Earth. So I said, wait, since she's in there, I went in there. Now I was behind the counter. I said, yo, Nat, what you doing here, little nigga? Come here. Grabbed me up, told, go get all them niggas. Got us all, sat us on the joint, fed us and all that.
Yeah.
It was good, yeah, we was good.